I am Alberto from Italy, and my project is about chicken blood. This project starts with my own research about performing arts styles in mainland China. I noticed that a lot of workers had these kind of training exercises which seem to combine aesthetically the military style with the folk dance style. And they were doing that to give a strong energy to the workers. So to make the workers work harder and to create a sort of team group, a sort of team feeling. I started to see these activities as a choreographic style. And so this pushed me to ask the question, what is the authority to decide which kind of movement is choreography and which kind of movement is not? There is a person acting in the company as the choreographer who is deciding the movement and teaching them to the workers. And then this person is also in charge of correcting the workers when they do the movement wrong. And this very much reminds of the relation between dance master or ballet master and dancers in the way that they are following certain rules. They will over-dramatize the parts where they're doing something harsh. So here, everybody help her. They try to make it more exaggerated. Yeah, many of them cry.
Where do you think the pain comes from?
努力, the strong work they have to put in every day before they can see the result. I remember watching some versions where the leaders are sitting in front and they are just being an audience. For me, the core part is the feeling that they go through while they perform this. I don't think they can fake cry. I think the people we see crying are really crying because of the emotion they are having right now. One of the important early steps I did in this research is trying to define exactly what is the core of this chicken blood performance. And the main point is probably that this practice helps the dancers to feel empowered to achieve their dreams. This very specific core, which is a body-induced confidence, is shared with so many other activities. In Hong Kong, of course, I can think of the university students' societies. They do so many of these dances once they enter the society, once they graduate, and sometimes also periodically across the academic year. But I've also found similar activities in Japan, in Korea, and in Taiwan. And in general, what they have in common is that they are collective, and then they have the specific aim to give them a stronger confidence and also to give them a feeling of community. So they provide a sort of activity or ritual of resistance. All of these people are facing hardship in their life, and this kind of collective practice provides them a moment of release, provide them a moment of relief from these struggles. Yeah.
It's a process from uncontrolled to control.
Yes.
And why control? I unconsciously doing beautiful dance movement.
Yeah.
Is that what you want?
When you control, it's not the level of control that you use in beautiful dance movement or in classical ballet.
Mm-hmm.
It's a level of control that is about your own deep desire, is aligned with your body. You lost all of this. So if this becomes a process of liberation of some feeling or release, that's really good. Maybe I need to express my anger or something, right? I don't even know how to do it, but right? Right? It doesn't need to be no? You don't need to do it as strong as I do it because maybe you'll be injured, but the repetition is strong. It doesn't need to transform in a beautiful way or artistic way or dance way. Not yet. Keep pushing, keep pushing. Move it like 1 centimeter. Half a centimeter. Enough, enough, enough.
The feeling is so real and you really get hurt. If I do nothing, maybe I feel sad or hopeless. The people who doing it and who doing this kind of silly things, they have so you have to believe yourself and believe what you're doing. Otherwise, no one would believe that. You are the only one. And I think that's the thing gave you the most energy. So people will say, 你跟打了鸡血似的。
So today, if you ask someone, 你打鸡血了吗? It's something like, why are you so excited? Why are you so agitated for no reason? And interestingly, this is exactly the same root of the Siberian word shaman. So there is this very clear, strange connection between people doing the jixue and shamans. The word resistance is connectable to the idea of keep existing. So you re-exist. You do not accept to be disappearing. You do not accept to be wiped away by the events or by some outside power, but instead you reaffirm your right to exist in the way you want to exist. We have many examples around the world of practices that were not originally considered as choreography, but through time, through ethnographic studies, we have learned to understand the meaning behind them, why people do it, why it's so important, and why it lasts for so long. Because remember, the chicken blood is lasting for so many decades already, and it has transformed in every different region into so many different sub-styles. In order to understand how exactly is this choice made, who is deciding what is real art, what is real choreography or performance, and what is not, I try to put this challenge can chicken blood be seen as an important choreographic or performing arts style of the 20th century?